Welcome to the Noon Zoom Simple Guided Meditation, courtesy of Allen Hancock College. The Wellness Center has arranged for these meditations on Monday and Thursday for half an hour at noon. I'm John Hupp, your host, and we are ready. We've been practicing starting with 3 bells. Since we are creatures of habit, we get into the habit of relaxing quickly and easily when we hear the meditation bell. We can combine the sound of the bell with 3 gentle breaths, one for each bell. Breathing in, breathing out. The second bell, breathing in, breathing out. And as we gain more experience and become practiced meditators, not only will we resound with the resonance of the bell, but we will relax very quickly due to our experience. And in a relaxed seated position with the third bell, we generally are still for the remainder of the meditation. But if we're beginners and we need to make some adjustments for more physical comfort, now is the time to do that. Check the sit bones for being square in the chair, evenly positioned on the supporting surface. Small of the back supported, spine erect, head centered over the shoulders, neck, and spine. Nothing in the hands. Arms loose and limp in the lap, on a table, on the thighs. The feet supported in a way that the legs are free from tension and muscular usage. With experience, these few minutes of getting centered, balanced, calm, these moments of becoming calm and relaxed, are enough to create a depth of meditation in which you can be successful. Let's review what success in meditation is. Concentration and relaxation in equal parts. And concentration can lead to relaxation. So we're looking for a depth of concentration which relaxes us and releases our consciousness to be present. And as meditators, we seek to sustain a depth of meditation at will, with full consciousness, being present and alert, and able to observe. Now, just what is it we'll observe? Through concentration, we can observe the relaxation of the body and help it along. Use the observational skills to see if any part of the body could relax a little more. even if it's just a slight adjustment to a toe or the way the foot contacts the supporting surface. Quarter inch or half an inch of hands and arms from front to back or side to side balances the shoulders. We could introduce this capacity as self-observation. We can also self-observe the breath. Well, we took some breaths by making a conscious choice to do that. We could take one now and observe what that's like, whether the air comes in through the nose or the mouth. We can concentrate on the moving airstream, releasing the breath slowly over a longer period of time gives us more time to self-observe. Now, if you needed to do that 3 or 4 times to get the hang of observing the breath, that would be just fine. And if you're ready to just let the breathing take care of itself, knowing the body knows how to breathe when it's unencumbered, you can simply let the breath flow and you can still observe it. Now we might also notice that we're not observing with the thinking mind at all. We're observing with the consciousness, the attention, the awareness. When I observe the breath, it is the most natural thing in the world for me to also observe the heartbeat. If I observe the circumstances around the observation of the heartbeat, I find that there is a slight nodding or bobbing of the body in the rhythm of the relaxed heart rate. Whether or not that happens for you at this stage of your developing meditation practice is unrelated to your success in observing the breath. But it does leave the possibility open that at some moment during the observation of the breath, the consciousness says, "Here is your rhythm." And the delightful presence of this rhythm makes it wonderful for concentrating in another way. For some people, will want to count the breath in order to quiet the thinking mind. It's like telling a child, "Here, do this." The mind is grateful for the assignment. Let's try counting the breath in for 4 counts. If you have the rhythm of the heartbeat, go ahead and use that. When the breath is in and you've counted 4, Pause for just a moment and let it out again, counting to 4. And when the breath is out and you have counted to 4, pause for another moment until it's time to breathe in again. Same thing, in for 4. Pausing, expressing. In. Pause. Out. Pause. In. Pause. Out. Let's let the breathing take care of itself and use the consciousness to observe the thinking mind. Is it a little quieter now? A little more peaceful in there? Is there a little more concentration available? Let's invite the body to participate in this concentration. As we breathe in, let's feel the sensation of the moving airstream in the nose or throat, depending on where we choose to breathe or where we're able to breathe. Do all of these practices as gently and easily as you can, and as you are able. There's no right way or wrong way. There's your way of exploring your consciousness in the 3 parts of responsiveness available to you: the mind, the body, the emotions. Let's see what the body senses when it breathes in. Feel the moving airstream. And let the breathing take care of itself. Just observing with the consciousness. Noticing there is more spaciousness, more openness, more quietude, more ease, more comfort. It's working for me. I hope it's working for you. Let's expand on our skills now. Let's use the self-observation to see if there's any emotional content associated with breathing. There's nothing to do with them, We're simply noticing if they exist. Bits and pieces of emotional content. Feelings of serenity and relaxation are emotional bits and pieces. One more breath. Notice how good it feels to simply sit in the spacious, open quietude of an expanded consciousness. And just because we can, let's develop a few more skills that will help us relax when we're on our own, that will help us concentrate when we're on our own. If we practice these skills each day, we develop competence. That competence leads to confidence. And when we're confident, we can move toward mastery. Let's use the letter S to make some sound with our breath so we can observe it, both with the auditory quality and the sensory quality of the muscles and tissues necessary to make the sound. We can actually breathe in and out with the sound S. One more time. It's as simple as forming the letter S as if you were to speak it and then breathing instead of speaking, letting the air move over the tongue, the teeth, and inside the mouth. Observe the emotional content and the thinking mind in their reactions to our breathing in this way. The secret, the trick to observing this is to observe it without becoming identified with it. With the mind, it's a matter of seeing the thoughts without letting them become thinking. with the emotions. It's a matter of experiencing their presence without being carried away by them. One of the advantages of breathing with the letter S is that it restricts the airstream somewhat, slows it down, and gives us the two focal points for concentration: the sensation inside the mouth and the sound in the ear. Since practice creates progress, and progress leads to competence, let's do 3 more S breaths. I like that. S breaths. Pause and rest on the emptiness of the out-breath until it's time to breathe again. When it is time to breathe again, breathe naturally. Let the breathing take care of itself. And let's use the self-observation skill to see what the breathing is like without evaluating it, without judging it, without needing it to be different. Just notice whether it's a little softer, a little slower, a little easier. Is there a special quality to the silence and the spaces between my words? Is there a special quality to the spaciousness in your mind? Is there a special quality in your emotional center? And is there a special quality in your body for having concentrated for these 25 minutes? Yes, they have gone by very quickly with concentration and relaxation, and I've enjoyed them immensely. Let's have 3 bells. Looking forward to starting the next meditation at this level or even deeper. here ends our meditation practice for Thursday, February 2nd, 2023. May the relaxation and concentration stay with you throughout the day. It will, especially if you practice it. You can let the eyes open, take a gentle stretch, an easy breath. We'll end the recording and have any conversation about your experience that you care to have. Thank you for being here.